Can you explain to me why we have currently the worst death rate in the world?
There'll be a range of reasons, including patients with comorbidities, certain ethnicities as we know that are more susceptible to coronavirus.
The reason why we have 100,000 deaths in this country versus countries like South Korea that have 1,000 deaths is not because we have ethnic minorities, and is not because we are counting the data wrongly. It's because we have an incompetent government who have failed to learn their mistakes, who ignore experts, who've ignored what frontline workers have been saying, and repeatedly have failed to act until it's too late. Too much of the media has just been falling for this narrative that it's somehow, the public's fault that we have, the worst death toll in the world, when actually we know that it's a result of this government's policies and their failings. Why is it that people are still feel like they have to go into work, and people are forced to go into work? We know why that is, because people have such low incomes in this country, and people haven't been given the financial support to isolate. My sister works in general practice, and something that she comes across often and she gets frustrated by is that she'll come across patients who she tells them that they need to isolate, and they tell her that they can't, and because they can't afford to. And that's not their fault, that's this government's fault. And again, the government have been told about this again and again and again, that people do not have enough financial support to isolate properly. And again, they haven't learned from other countries, as Alan said, that if you provide people proper support, that we can get people to isolate and stop the transmission of this virus.